inspiring thought I got from a video entitled Pursue. There are a lot of things that are happening in this world. We are restricted to go outside our houses, and because of this, I realized something important. It's humbling to know that God reminded us of the things that we cannot do as humans. In life, there are important things that we cannot control, and COVID-19 is one of the best examples. But in spite of this fact, we are always assured that God will continue to protect us, His children. Sometimes, we need to be reminded that God is God after all. I also learned that when crisis happens, the true position of every human being is exposed. It simply gives us a humbling message that without God, we are simply nothing. People who are rich can no longer boast about their wealth because we are all required to stay at home. That made me conclude that the true rich people are not those who have a lot of money, but they are people who still manage to be grateful despite the crisis we are going through. Because they simply find their contentment and enjoyment with their family and with those whom they are together with, not on earthly things. I also learned that there are a lot of heroes in this world. There are those who are willing to sacrifice their lives to save those who are sick. They did not treat their work as a profession, but as a devotion to serve their countrymen. I also learned that in times of crisis, our faith will surely be tested, but it doesn't mean that we will be defeated. It simply means that sometimes we need to get through these trials for us to be equipped on the things that will happen next. It is also the time to ponder on the things that's going on in our lives lately. Who are you before this pandemic happened? What's going on in your mind before this crisis? Are you earnestly praying to God before these things happen? Who is God in your life? Are we doing our best to connect ourselves to God before COVID came in the scene? Maybe now is the time to reflect about our lives. God is teaching something really important. Something that this world can never offer to us. Only God can give us lasting peace and joy. He alone can satisfy the thirst that we feel inside, and not the things of this world. His love alone can heal the brokenness in our hearts. He alone can restore our past, and in Him we are always secured and protected. I pray after this, people will realize that God deserves everything, and without Him, we are simply nothing. Finally, Jesus said, "Do business until I return." Luke 19:13. May we live each day as if it were our last, living in such a way that we will be ready for our Lord's return.
Come on, sing once again. We give you the highest praise. 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 We need you. We need